Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And the West All-Stars have possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court right now for the East All-Stars, Paul George is out there with Anthony. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Lowry in at point guard. No good from Durant.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Outside Lowry. Durant against George. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Curry outside. No luck. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. The drive by Wade. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. .109 left here in the opening quarter. The wide open look here for Anthony. Can't hit from the elbow.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
And the basket by Curry.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Now here's Anthony. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. He's covered by Westbrook. Wade dishes to James. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good, LeBron. So the West ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for the East. Chris Bosh is checked in for Anthony. Butler comes in for George. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Thomas subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Paul. Pass to Cousins. Thompson in the corner. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the rejection by Cousins. They kick it out to Green. 20 feet out. The shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the...
And off we go. A close game. Now starting the second quarter. Looking here, guys, at what we've seen so far from the West All-Stars. What do you think?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
We've got Green. Harden out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Green. Davis against Millsap. Back to Green. 5 to shoot. Cousins. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up. West All-Stars shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Shooting from West All-Stars, DeMarcus Cousins.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. And here are the East All-Stars now. They trail by 3. Dishes a 2, DeRozan. Drummond with a screen on Harden. It's DeRozan with the drive. Came hard off that pick and finished strong.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Kevin Durant's checked in for Cousins, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Green. Paul George, he's checked in for the East. Wade comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Now, here's George. Back to Wall. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by George.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Harden kicks to Durant. The inside shot. The shot no good. Good D by Drummond. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Catching up on changes for the West. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Davis. Klay Thompson comes in for James Harden. And Curry subbed in for Paul. And then for the East All-Stars, Chris Bosh is checked in for Drummond. Anthony comes in for Paul Millsap. And Thomas subbed in for John Wall. Aldridge with a screen on Thomas. Here's Curry with the three, and that one's good. Curry's got 5.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And a pretty tough.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal. And we've got a pretty even game underway at Air Canada Center. And that's going to do it for now, as the second half is just about to get.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Just a quality performance, and you know, we do expect to see that from him, and he's always setting the bar high for himself, and sometimes I think we just kind of get numb to how good this guy really is.
And Greg, you know how it was as the marked man when you were playing on great teams in your past. It's hard to perform when everybody's locked in on you. To be able to play like he has when you have a reputation of being the guy, that's impressive.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. They've got LeBron James. Anthony is out there with Paul George. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Lowry in at the point. Curry kicks to Leonard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
There's the dish to LeBron. The turnaround. That is good. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Now here's Westbrook. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Back to Curry. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
The shot by Wade, no good.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard.
And the basket by Curry.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
George against Kobe. Anthony drawing the double team. No one near James as he lets it go. Misses off the left iron.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Durant wide open. He fires. Hands it from downtown. Durant's got his first 3 points of the game. Wade. The third quarter comes to a close. West All-Stars out in front. They lead by 6. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Here's Paul. Aldridge out there with Draymond Green. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Butler. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. The kick out to Aldridge. On the wing, Green. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. The jump hook, and it's Aldridge with the bucket inside. Aldridge has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the West All-Stars. Timeout called, East All-Stars. They trail by 8. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. Guys, I know we've been battling. You may feel a little bit gassed, but we got to dig deep right now and find a way. Take a deep breath, and let's get it done. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. Here's Thompson, following the basket by John Wall. And Cousins kicks to Aldridge. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The West making some changes. Ryan is checked in for Draymond Green. Westbrook comes in for Thompson. And it's Stephen Curry in for Paul. A big group substitution here for the East. LeBron, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Anthony comes in for Chris Bosh. George is checked in for Butler. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Thomas. Leonard, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. 56 seconds left in the game. Wade, good.
Beautiful pick by Anthony.
Curry with it. Feeds to Bryant. From deep. And that one's good.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
And Wall. Here we go now. Cannot hit. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
Cousins with a screen on Wall. Curry against Wall. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Curry, no good. Ryan against George. Here's Anthony. The kick out to Wall. From deep, George. They get it again. The 3 from Anthony. On the money. So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation. Stephen Curry.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.